Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt this week on the BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. Um, how we get in there now, and those who don't. It's 8 boards, match points. You have the best hand at the table. Right? Nobody has more high card points than you. They can have the same and better distribution, but nobody can have more high card points. And well, board one spade by partner. We've got 17 points. And nice diamond suit. Ace X in partners, 5-card spade suit. So this is quite a nice hand. Our singleton heart is a roughing value. Partner could have as much as 16 or even 17 points here. So we're going to game force to start with and let partner tell us a bit more about their hand. I've seen arguments recently that say where you've got both minors, it's much better to bid 2 clubs, giving partner more room to explore. But here the diamonds are so much better than the clubs that I'm going to say 2 diamonds. Partner says 2 hearts. So 5 spades, 4 hearts, 11 to 21 high card points. Would like to find out a bit more about partner's hand, how strong they are. So I am forcing to game 2 spades here would promise 3 spades. And we'd probably hear 4 spades from partner and we wouldn't know much. 2 no trumps is probably a better bid. This shows that we do have biddable diamonds, forcing to 3 no trumps. Alternative is 3 clubs, which is also forcing 3 trumps. It does show our 4-card club suit, but we're not really trying to get the robot to use judgment here. That way lies the route to madness. If we try and use the robot's judgment, we want to use our judgment. We want to get the robot to tell us a bit more about their hand. So 2 no trumps. Question is really between 3 no trumps and 6 no trumps. That's the question. I think 3 clubs helps us find out. Oh no, 3 clubs does show clubs. 3 clubs shows clubs. It's not 4th suit forcing. So I can't bid 4th suit forcing here. Right, let's just bid 2 no trumps and see what the robot has to say. 3 diamonds. Oh. 3 plus diamonds, 4 plus hearts, 5 plus spades. So they have a singleton club at most. I mean, you can add these up. 5, 4, 4 is 9, and 3 is 12. So now we can envisage a slam in diamonds, possibly in no trumps if their singleton club is an ace. But we can now bid 4 no trumps blackwood for diamonds. Let's see what would happen. So we've got 3 key cards. We're only missing 2. If they show 1 key card, which would be the ace of hearts or the ace of clubs, we'll know that we've only got 1 loser. They show no key cards. By bidding 5 clubs, we can just settle in 5 diamonds. So we're safe bidding 4 no trumps here. And if partner shows 2 key cards, we can start contemplating grand slam. So we'll bid 4 no trumps here. 6 clubs. Odd number of key cards with avoiding clubs. An odd number of key cards. Yes, so on 1 key card, but avoiding clubs. They've got the ace of hearts. So now we would really need to know, do they have the king of spades? If they do, then we want to be in a grand slam. Because we can throw some clubs on some spades, hopefully, and rough some others. Or we may have some hearts that we can throw clubs on. After 6 clubs, 6 diamonds would be a sign off, I imagine. Yeah. 6 hearts. Well, double hearts, spades, likely stuff. No. So we've got no real way of it after this response of inquiring about the king of spades. So what's partner got for an opening bid? They've got no points in clubs. They might have the jack of diamonds. They've got the ace of hearts. That's only 5 points. So another 7 points somewhere in spades and hearts. I can't really do that without a king. So I think that 7 diamonds is the contract here. Here we are. Well, they've started off with the right lead against the Grand Slam is a trump, and we can see why. We've basically, we can throw 1 club on a heart winner, but we're only going to be able to rough 2 of the other clubs. So we've still got a club loser here. So I think we've got a few options. We can try and set up spades or hearts. So the 7 of diamonds is their top diamond. They've got 4 of them, and they've got 7, 5, 4, 3. So we now, if we're going to rough, we can rough high. There was no problem about roughing high and probably drawing trumps, assuming they're not breaking too badly. I'm saying we can rough 2, we will be able to rough 2 clubs in dummy, and they will be 2 entries. We have to decide whether we're going to try and set up an extra spade trick or an extra heart trick. If spade, well, we've only got 6 hearts, so hearts are likely to split 4-3, and so if we rough 2 hearts, we're likely to set up an extra one. Spades are likely to break 4-2. We'd have to rough 2 spades, and we'd likely set up an extra spade. We might be able to rough, if they break 3-3, because we've got 7, there's 2 here, so that's 6. Then we'd have 2 extra ones, and we wouldn't need to rough. We could throw 2 clubs away on the spades, 1 on the hearts, and just rough 1 if the spades break 3-3. There are some other possibilities that if we play ace, king of hearts, and rough a heart, if the hearts are 4-3 and the queen's in the hand with 3, then we would actually have 2 heart winners. So we effectively, we're deciding between spades 3-2, sorry, spades 4-2, or hearts 4-3. And we have to look at drawing trumps in time and having enough entries to dummy to do it. I think we can. We've got entries by roughing clubs. We can get back to our hand by roughing the hearts. We need to. We can afford to rough high because they've only got low trumps. Right, so And we're winning 8, so there's no harm in. Is there any harm in getting rid of the 2 here? I don't think so. Now we can't be over-ruffed, so we're going to play the ace of hearts. We've given up the chance of leading the jack of hearts and hoping that they would cover with the queen. We can lead the 4 of hearts. 9. Rough high. 5. Lead. Should we lead the queen of clubs just to see they put a high club on? They do, so we can ruff. We're going to ruff another heart now. And there's the queen. So the king and 10 are both good. So we can throw 2 of our clubs on those hearts. And we can ruff 1. So we're going to ruff this high. We need to ruff this last club. And now we just have to hope that nobody's ruffing the ace of spades to get back to our hand. And now we can draw trumps. Which were 3-1. And now we can go 7 of spades to the king and play king of hearts and the 10 of hearts. And finally ruff the 6 of spades. So that's 100%, which seems a bit, since it was a slam, a good slam, which should be bid after the opening, seems very generous. What happened at the other tables? Some 6 diamonds, lots of 3 no trumps plus 1. So the 3 no trumps plus 1's the sort of bidding sequence they had. Just rebidding 2 dubs over 2 hearts is too pessimistic. There's still lots of chances of a slam. So that was definitely a good start. Now we come on to the next board, and obviously we very often have good hands because we have the best hand at the table. You've got 16 points, 6 card heart suit. You can open the bidding 1 heart and see what happens. 2 clubs from partner, which is again forcing bid. They got 14 plus total points, 13 plus high card points really. So we don't need, 2 clubs is quite useful to get these clubs, but it does make us worry about the diamond losers. But it's game forcing, so partner can't pass this. I'm going to bid 2 hearts. Now, really, if you play proper 2 over 1, I think this should always show 6. But it only shows 5 here. Now they're showing 5 clubs and 4 diamonds, 2 minus hearts. We've got a singleton ace of spades. We're still forcing, so we can bid 3 hearts here. Now we will promise our 6th heart. Although it doesn't quite describe it like that. But and we'll see if the robot will go. The robot might still bid 3 no trumps. No, they bid 4 hearts. So it looks like they've got 2 hearts. They might have a singleton honor and no spade stop. But we're passing anyway. We're not this time looking for the slam. Well, partner does indeed have that doubleton heart. We don't have a spade loser. We can get rid of a diamond loser on the clubs, almost certainly. 2, 4. We've got 9 clubs. So we're actually just going to win this in dummy and just discard the 7 just so they're not sure if the opponents are signaling length and they were planning it. They don't, because they were hiding the 3, West doesn't know whether East is playing high-low in diamonds or not. So we need we're going to take 2 diamond finesses. And they're both going to lose. Right, so it looks like it's going to be difficult to avoid our diamond loser. Oh, right, so it's not so difficult. So they won that trick there with the Jack of Hearts. They have 5 hearts because we had 6 and 2, 8. And there were none in the east hand. So they've got King, Jack, well, 10 was in the dummy, 7, oops, 7, 6, 4. King, Jack, 7, 6, 4. We're going to make the King and Jack, but we should be able to stop the 7, 6, 4 making the trick. And this lead here is nice because they're not knocking out our second diamond stop. That may have been a singleton diamond, which is quite good news. So long as the clubs are knocked 4-0 as well, we can play 2 rounds of clubs, overtake the 3rd round, and then discard a diamond on that. So this is good. Ace of spades. We're going to cash the ace of hearts. 4. And 10 and Jack have gone. They've got 3 left. We're going to give them their king. We don't need all the clubs, so we'll throw one away. And we'll throw a diamond away this time. Looks like that. And so now we can draw the 2 remaining trumps that they have. There we go. And in fact, we've got the King of Diamonds as an entry to table, so we can play, not worried about clubs breaking 4-0 now. All our clubs are good. The King of Diamonds is good. So we're going to make the rest of the tricks. And that's worth 92.9%. Once again, I expect there's a fair number of 3-no trumps making +1. So we did have to make our over trick in 4 hearts. People bidding up to 6 hearts, that seems extravagant to me. Perhaps they missed the Grand Slam on the previous board and got overexcited. Right, another big hand, 19 high card points. Right. Now, the robot system says that we open this 1 club and rebid 2 no trumps, unless the robot bids spades. Their alternative is to open 2 no trumps, which the robot tends to play better. But we'll stick with the robot system, and we may get into what's known as a new minor forcing. So let's see what happens. We'll open a club. A heart from partner, 2 diamonds from there. Now I don't want to bid 2 no trumps. What does double show? It says I've got 3 hearts. So I'm going to 2 spades. Is this a reverse here? Yes, this is a reverse. 18 to 22 total points, promises the 5 clubs, shows my clubs as a genuine suit, which wasn't the case, and I've got 4 plus spades. I've got heart support, I can't, so I'm now going to do that. Partner bids 2 no trumps, has a likely stop in diamonds. I'm contributing to that. I don't want to support their hearts. I've got good support for them. Spades are not great, but my clubs are. It does look like we should be in 3 no trumps. Question is, what would double here be? Would show biddable diamonds. And yeah, I don't have biddable diamonds. I think they can't make 3 diamonds. We've got too many high cards. Would partner pass if I double, because they're vulnerable? So if they go 2 down in 3 diamonds doubled, that would be more than us making three no trumps. The three no trumps our way is 400. Two down doubled their way is minus 500. So well, but if partner passes, that's fine. And I can't see that partner's going to raise spades or clubs. So I think I'm just say I've got one minus hearts. And I've got two. I don't think we're going past 300. I think if we're either going to play in three diamonds doubled, because they've just only said they got 6 plus diamonds, 13 to 18 total points. They've only said they got 6 plus. So West has virtually no points. Partner has the ace of hearts and something in diamonds. So probably this hand has spades as well. 6 diamonds, they probably have 4 spades. And they can set up some spade tricks. So the question is, will we take 6 tricks against 3 diamonds doubled? I think we've got good chances of doing that. Even if they take 6 diamond tricks, then set up a spade. But how many clubs and hearts are we cashing? We're only cashing 1 spade and 1 diamond. We need 4 clubs, 4 tricks in hearts and clubs, 2 of each. 6 diamonds, 4. It's possible that there are 6 diamonds and 4 spades in the East Hand. Therefore, we've only got 3 tricks in the rounded suits. Okay, I'll bid 3 no trumps here. We might not have been able to play in 3 diamonds doubled anyway. Right, what would partner have done if I doubled 3 diamonds? Who knows? Probably bid 4 clubs. Right. I think that this hand's got to have the ace of hearts and the king of spades. Can't see any way they wouldn't have it. If I look at the bidding, their 3 diamond bid says they got 13 to 18 total points. All right, so they got some shortage somewhere and they've got 6 diamonds, but you know, they're going to have 11, 12 points as a minimum. And I've got 19, partners got 9, that's 28. So every other point is in the East Hand. And they're going to have to give away a trick whenever they lead. So I'm going to win the Jack of Diamonds, because if they lead diamonds again, we'll make ace and queen and dummy. I'm going to play some top clubs just so East doesn't have a club that they can get off lead with. That's probably got rid of their, so they've probably only got, well, they may, like they have the Jack actually to make their points. No, right. So they don't have any clubs left. If they lead spades, it'll be away from the king. So I'm going to lead the Queen of Hearts now. I'll probably take the ace and exit with a heart because that's their only safe exit. Right. A shame that the Jack of Clubs is still out. I have a problem getting to my hand. So I think this hand had 6 diamonds, 1 club. They've now shown up with 2 hearts at least. So I'm going to do is get rid of that jack of clubs. So we know they've thrown a diamond away. I think they're keeping some spades. They may keep too many. I'm going to, right, so I'm going to play, I'm aiming for an end play here against East. So they've thrown 2 diamonds away so far. We've only seen 1 diamond from here. We had 5 diamonds between us, so they had 8, and they could well be 7-1. And this hand, you've seen them turn up so far with 2 hearts. Let's see if they've got a 3rd one. They do. We'll throw a spade away now. This hand, so the 10 of hearts hasn't appeared, so the 8 of hearts is not good. I'm gonna, so this hand, would they have the 10 of hearts? I'm giving them 6 or 7 diamonds, 1 club. So give them 6 diamonds, 1 club, that's 7 tricks, 7 cards. 3 hearts is 10, that would leave them with 3 spades. Well, they're going to have to, and at the moment, they've got 3 diamonds, right? 3 diamonds. If they had 6 diamonds, they led 1 and threw 2 away. So they have 3 diamonds, probably got 3 diamonds and 2 spades left. And therefore the 10 of hearts would be here. I'm going to lead with 2 of spades. Yes, they're playing the jack. Maybe that's because they've got king jack. Now I'm going to cash the 8 of clubs. 8 of spades come from here. I think this hand's got the 10 of hearts, so I'm going to get rid of the 8 of hearts. So they've thrown a diamond. I think they've got the king of spades and 2 diamonds left. And so I'm going to lead a spade. And they're going to have to lead a diamond into the ace queen. To give us another 92.9. So we were just counting this hand, and as you can see down here, they did have 7 diamonds and only 2 spades and 3 hearts. So by eliminating all the other suits, we were able to force them to lead a diamond at the end. So that end play was that. And you can see that 3 diamonds doubled would indeed have been the top play if we could have. So let's just see, yeah, they doubled 3 diamonds and the robot did pass. And that would have been the top play. So it's a gamble. And so I decided to settle for 92.9% rather than, it would have been 96%, I assume, if I tied with that one, with the other one. So 1 diamond by West, which is unusual for our ace king, 4 hearts from partner, an aggressive weak jump over course, 7 plus hearts, 3 plus total points. Well, interested to know what 3 hearts are. Would normally be 7 plus hearts. We'd hope they got 8 plus hearts here. But we're not going anywhere else. We're going to play in hearts. So we're going to pass. And they've led clubs instead of diamonds. So we'll see why. We've got ace, king, queen of diamonds. Right. So our losers are only in trumps. And dummy's got 2, 4, 6, 8 hearts. We've got 2. So there's 10. The odds are we are going to make a slam here. And partner's bid would have been a disaster, but everybody else was faced with the same thing. So I'm going to lead the 10 of hearts now. There's the ace, the 2, so they've got 1 left. Here's the king of spades. I can, in fact, they've only got the jack left, so I can afford to ruff this high. No point in risking being over ruffed. Draw the jack of hearts. And now we've got all the top tricks. So we can claim making +2. And that is below average. So lots of people bid on with our 4 hearts +2. 1 person bid on to 6 hearts. Are they the person? We are still in the lead. But I think that's very risky. There's no reason to think you don't have 2 spade losers. So everybody else was in 4 hearts bar what +2 bar 1. Okay, we've got 13 high card points, balanced hand with 5 card spade suit. So in ACL, you might open this 1 no trump these days, where 5 card majors, it's generally viewed, don't stop you opening 1 no trump. But playing strong no trump and 5 card majors, we open 1 spade. Now, if North wasn't a passed hand, this 1 no trump would be forcing. But here, it isn't forcing because they've passed. They could have 11 points, but we almost certainly don't have game. We don't have a spade fit. We don't have any reason to disturb 1 no trump. We're happy to play in no trumps. So we're going to pass here. And just to remind you that this North hand is the one that the opponents can't see. And this South hand is the one that they can. So you can see we almost certainly got 5 diamond tricks. We've got 7 between us, including the top 4. They've only got 6, so unless they're 5-1 or 6-0, we will take 5 diamond tricks. They're attacking hearts, but we do have 7 of them. And we should take 2 club tricks and 2 spade tricks to go with our 5 diamond tricks. And they may set up the 4th round of hearts for us. Oh, they've overtaken the ace. Where are they switching? To diamonds. Right. Should we attack hearts now? It could be that ace was singleton or doubleton. No, I think we've got to attack clubs. Entries. We've got a couple of entries to our hand in spades, so we need to preserve the entries to dummy. So we'll will we play the king of clubs or a low club to the queen? I think we'll play the king of clubs to encourage him to take the ace. We'd like to know who has it. And it's the hand of the long hearts. Very long hearts. Perhaps we'd have been better taking our 7 tricks. We had 7. That one had 1. That's 8. So they got 5. So they're going to take 5 hearts and that ace of clubs. But we are going to take our 7 tricks, which would have been the same from the start unless the queen of spades is dropping. Queen of clubs, and we've got all winners now. 78% for making 1 no trump, but the queen of spades was dropping, so we could have done much better by. Nobody did better, so we could have got 100%. And you can see if we just having won, if we cashed our 5 diamonds and cashed our 2 spades, and it's difficult for East to hold on to all 4 spades. We might well have made 5 spade tricks as well. But 78%, too bad, keeps us in first place. And we now come along to this hand. Oh, what a dilemma. Um, we're not vulnerable. We've got 15 points. Opponents may have a major suit fit. Um, and if we, they're likely to outbid us. We go 2 diamonds from there. So this is, they have the majors. 3 clubs from partner. Partner has 5+ clubs, 10+ total points, forcing to 3 no trumps. But they're not promising a major suit stop. So I'm going to bid diamonds here just to let the auction develop and not promise a stop in either major in case partner wants to. Partner can bid 3 no trumps. They don't. They're raising diamonds. So they got 5 clubs and 4 diamonds. The real worry here is that we've got the top 4 losers, or even top 3 losers in the majors. Partner does have 10+ total points, and they can only have 6 points in clubs and diamonds. 5+ clubs, 4+ diamonds. So normally you play in a 4 forfeit rather than a 5 forfeit, but we should definitely play in the 5-5 fit. So I'm going to bid, I think, as long as 5 clubs shows clubs. No, it's a Q bid. 2 to 5 clubs, 4 to 5 diamonds. Ace of clubs. No ace of hearts, no ace of spades. Hopefully that would get partner to bid 5 diamonds. Possibly to pass clubs. But I'm going to bid 5 clubs in the hope that partner might pass. Now they're bidding 5 diamonds, which is where we'll play. And yep, as I thought, we do have 3 top losers and we can't discard anything. We'll throw away the 4 points. 7 of diamonds. D, ace of diamonds. Let's just rough the jack of hearts. Draw. Some more trumps. We're just clutching at straws here. Right, so we've drawn all their trumps. We had 9, they had 4, and we were split 3-1. We're now going to play some clubs to get rid of the clubs from all their hands. We're going to play 3 rounds of clubs, just so they have no clubs, in the hope that somebody will give us a rough and a discard, essentially, is what we're doing. Right, and now we're going to lead the 8 of spades towards the queen. The king goes up for crash the ace. No. We are club away, rough it, and we can play down 1. 46%. And it would be the same in 5 clubs. Down 1. Some people did make 5 clubs, but you still have your 3 losers, 1 heart and 2 spades. But if you play in the 5-5 fit in clubs, you can get, if they don't cash their winners, their two spade winners, you can throw a spade on a diamond and make 5 clubs. So 5 clubs is better. Some people stopped in 2 hearts by North. Right. So we're still in first place. Right, that's good. If we don't, so if we open a club or a diamond, what happens? The opponents get into the bidding, and people giving up to 5 clubs, which should go down as well. But right, okay, board 7, and we've got flat 16 counts. So this is much more a genuine 1-no trump opening. You should never worry about low doubles in this when you open 1-no trump. If you've got the right shape, you'll find it impossible to bid if you don't open 1-no trump when you're in the right point range. You'll find you end up promising too much or too fewer points. So Stayman, we don't have a 4-card major. So 3 no trumps. We've probably found a heart lead here. Up the spade, which we're more or less worried about that. Well, diamonds are probably good for 5 tricks. There may not be if we've got 4 to the jack on the wrong side. 5 to the jack. So again, clubs are less likely to be good for 5 tricks, but because we need them 3-2 or the jack coming down in 2 rounds. We need them 3-3 or the jack coming down in 2 rounds. They found the spade lead. I think we want to check that diamonds we're making 5 diamond tricks, and we want to then attempt to make some club tricks. So a hand that we may need an entry to in the end is this south hand. Because basically the queen of clubs would be an entry to the north hand, but then we'll only have the 1 entry in clubs in order to run them. So we're going to win, and because we might have some play for 13 tricks. If we have 5 diamonds, 5 clubs, and 2 spades, there may be some play for 13 tricks. Probably not, but we're not going to duck the first trick. And the diamonds here, as I say, unless the 4-1, we're always going, we've got 8 of them. So if there's 3-2, which is most likely, the jack will fall. If there are 4 cards to the jack, we have to play 2 of the top cards off before we find that. And if we find that East has got 4 to the jack, there's no way we can ever pick it up because we'll have played off 2 cards. But if West has 4 to the jack, we play the king, queen first, then we're still in a position to finesse. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to play the king and queen of diamonds. And they are 4-1 offside. So I'm going to play the 5 here. Yeah, no point in not doing so. And if we play the diamond and finesse, the loses to the jack, we will have 4 diamonds, 3 clubs. We'll still be making our contract. But we've still got some possibilities in clubs. Clubs might be breaking 3-3. Do we want to test those first? The difficulty is if we lose the trick to the jack of diamonds, we won't have an entry to the clubs. The 2 of spades lead originally looked like it was 4th highest, so the spades are probably 4-4. There would have been a slight case for ducking a spade to see if we can exhaust East, but I don't think so. I think we need to set up that diamond trick. If the clubs are coming in, they're coming in, but we do want this fourth diamond. Throw the club, that's good. Do we want to play the ace of diamonds and another diamond, forcing another discard from them? I think so. We have to make a discard as well. I think we're going to throw the six of spades. They've thrown a heart now. Here comes the queen of spades, as expected. We won that. We're now going to cross to the queen of clubs. Remember, this hand threw one club. And we're going to cash the nine of diamonds, throwing a heart away. And they've thrown another club, the nine. So did they start with two clubs? In which case, this hand would have started with four clubs. Because remember, we had seven, so they had six. If this hand only had two clubs to start with, so this hand now, at the moment, has got three clubs left. And the jack's not, therefore not falling. We should take a finesse. If that were the case, this hand would have four clubs. We already know they had four diamonds. It looks as though they had four spades, and therefore they would only have one heart. And this hand would have six hearts. And I think we might have heard something from them. So I think that we're quite safe playing clubs from the top here. And there's the jack. They had and these clubs are all good. And I don't suppose anybody's going to throw away the ace of hearts. In fact, the two of spades was from three. The robot leads low from three, which makes it very difficult to count. We've got 71% for that. That's presumably because a lot of people. Somebody made three no trumps plus three for 100%. Is that, do they take a diamond finesse early? Somebody lead a diamond? How did they make it? Quick look. They got a heart lead. Right. So, which I was fearing, but actually they played it from the other hand. Yeah. Okay, so you can one diamond here. Pass to us. The singleton king of spades is a dubious value, but it might have some value. Partner passed one diamond. East passed, so East has 5 points or fewer. 12, 13, 18, 16 points, but including the singleton king. But we're 5-5 in the two lowest unbid suits. So diamonds have been bid. So the two lowest unbid suits are clubs and hearts. And we've got a bid for that. So this says it's a balancing two no trumps. In fact, it says we've got a balanced hand. It doesn't mean an unusual two no trumps. We don't have a diamond slip. So actually, we don't have a bid to show these two suits. We need to start by bidding one heart and then bid some clubs later. And that is a fairly standard arrangement where it goes one of a suit, pass, pass. Two no trumps is showing pretty much a two no trump opening rather than a an unusual bid. So here we are, our king of spades isn't worthless. And should we have doubled? I don't think so. You know, we're going to hear partner bidding spades. And so the king of diamonds is led. We're playing one heart. That's a bit sad because it takes out our entry. If we led anything else, we could have cashed the king of spades, crossed the ace of diamonds, then played the ace of spades to discard a diamond. But obviously they were going to leave a diamond. So the heart finesse is probably wrong, but I'm going to win the ace of diamonds. because the heart finesse is probably wrong, I'm going to leave the 3 to the queen, leaving the 10 as a possible entry to dummy. After if the king is won here, which it is. They're cashing their queen of diamonds. Let's hope they don't now lead a heart. No, they're playing another diamond. Rough. We can cash this king of spades just to get it out of the way. Not quite sure what the situation is in clubs. The robot opened the bidding. They turned up with king, queen, probably king, queen, jack of diamonds, king of hearts. They don't have to have the king of clubs. They could have queen, jack of spades, and that would give them enough. So I am going to cross the dummy and finesse in clubs, which, because it's match points, if I was just concentrating on making my contract, I wouldn't be doing this. But I'm trying for as many over tricks as possible. That's nice of them. They've led the 9 back. Let's see. We've seen excuse me. We've drawn 2 rounds of trumps and they both followed. So that's 4 of their 6 trumps. They've got 2 left. The 9's been led. If this hand doesn't have the jack, they're probably going to trump. So I don't think it's worth playing the 10. I think I'm going to play low and hope that they put the jack. They do, because that was the only one that was left. So now I can draw the remaining trumps, which break, and the clubs are all good. So is 1 heart plus 3 worth anything? 50%. Everybody, lots of people doing the same. Can't actually see the other ones, but we are in first place by a little way. We didn't quite keep up our early momentum, but that was a good result. Let's just see if they're coming up yet, the other tables. It will be interesting to see if anybody doubled and the partner bids spades. Your hand is worth more now and you could try bidding, but normally you'd want a 6-card suit to double and then bid a new suit, and generally you'd want 17 high card points rather than the 16. So it looks like 1 heart was fairly standard. Oh, here we are. Yeah. So some people made +4, and somebody did bid and make 4 hearts. What did they do then? They jumped to 2 hearts, which was a bouncing jump over call. Perhaps I should have had a look at that and seen that actually we were worth that. Yeah, that's probably my fault not looking at the robot's bidding system in the protected position. They don't need a weak jump over call here. They could pass 1 diamond, and so a jump over call is actually worth quite a bit. So that's my fault in the bidding there, and probably there. But the other times I got the bidding right and we got to the right contracts. So I hope you found that useful. There was certainly some nice counting in making some over tricks in no trumps. And if you did find it useful, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave any comments. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.